Good evening to all of you. Hi, good evening. Voice coming? Okay. Hello. Okay. So we will continue from where we ended yesterday. Okay. So we were discussing how to draw a straight line based on the equation. Okay. So I will give quick recap of what we discussed yesterday. So we discussed slope intercept form. Okay. So in the meantime, as people are joining, let me give you a few questions for you. Okay. So do them fast one by one. Okay. So first question is, draw y equals minus 3x. Do it. Draw the graph corresponding to y equals minus 3x. Everyone draw. Y equals minus 3x. Okay, now let's start. If I compare it with general form, slope intercept form, y equals mx plus c. So here c term is not present. It means c is what? 0. Whenever c is 0, y axis intersection point is 0. So line passes from origin. So one thing is known to me, line is passing from origin. Now if I see the slope m is minus 3. So slope is negative. Whenever we have negative slope, then we have this kind of line. Okay, so this kind of line is having negative slope. So I have to draw a line passing from origin and having negative slope. So x, y, so a line passing from origin and having negative slope. So something like this. Okay, so I will draw something like this. So this is the equation of y equals minus 3x. Acha, see, in physics, you are not going to draw the graph on graph paper. So means you need not to know the actual coordinates or actual points from where line is passing. There will be a question. There will be 4 options. Based on the given equation, if you can predict that what kind of line you are going to have, you have to tick that option. So no one should worry about whether this line is scaled or not. Okay, your concept should be what? Proper. Means here c is 0, so line must pass from what? Origin. Second thing is that slope is negative, so line should look like this. So we are not going to draw graph on graph paper. So we need not the we don't need actual coordinate of the points from which line is going to pass. Okay, so we just need to know the basic nature. Okay, so yesterday we discussed slope intercept form. So we had enough discussion. Last question I am giving you, then we will proceed further. Before last question, again let me give quick recap. Whenever any equation is given, then we should always convert this equation into which form? Y equals mx plus c. Y alone on one side, everything else on another side. We will see the slope, we will see the y-axis intersection point. Based on slope and y-axis intersection point, okay, we will draw the graph. Slope positive, this kind of line. Slope negative, this kind of line. C positive, line cutting y-axis above origin. C negative, line cutting y-axis below origin. If C term is missing, C is 0, line will pass from origin. So last question of its kind, then we will discuss something new. Okay, now see, everyone do this question. Question is, 2x plus 3y minus 10 equals 0. Draw the line. Sanjana, just try doing this question. Just try doing it. I will discuss it. 2x plus 3y minus 10. Step number 1. What is your step 1? Write equation in form of mx plus c. Y alone on one side, everything else on another side. Try doing it. Before question, just try doing it. It is tougher than the previous one, okay? So try doing it. Write y equals mx plus c form. Okay, good. Okay, now let me write. Let me take 3y on this side. Okay, send 2x here, minus 2x, minus 10 goes here, plus 10. Okay, now send 3 here. So y will be minus 2 by 3x plus 10 by 3. Now see, if I concentrate on slope, slope is negative, minus 2 by 3. Negative slope means this kind of line, making what? Obtuse angle. Okay. Next, C. C is what? Positive. Okay. If C is positive, line will cut y-axis above origin. Okay. So M negative, C positive. So x-axis, y-axis. Okay. I have to draw this kind of line. Okay. Cutting y-axis above origin because C is positive. So above origin and this kind of line. So something of this. Okay. Now, till now, we were dealing everything in terms of x and y. Okay. Now, a question must be coming to mind of so many people that why we are discussing how to draw straight line, because there will be so many questions, there will be so many cases in physics where we need to draw the graph. Okay, so I am going to give you a few equations from physics. Okay, what is physics behind them we need not to understand. We just need to see the equation and write draw equation based on them. Okay, so let me write first equation for you. Have you seen this equation? V equals u plus at. Everyone has seen this equation. V equals u plus at. Okay, where v is final velocity of moving object, u is initial velocity, a is acceleration. Okay, now let me modify. V equals at plus u. V equals what? At plus u. Now I am going to draw the graph between velocity and time, v and time. So what are the variables here? One variable is v. V is present on which axis? Y axis. So basically velocity is going to play the variable which is present on what? Y axis. Time I am keeping on which axis? X axis. Okay, so time is playing the role of variable which is kept on what? X axis. So here a means acceleration. Acceleration is playing the role of what? Slope. So here this acceleration a is playing the role of what? Slope. And this initial velocity u, initial velocity u is playing the role of what? C. Okay, now my question, very simple question I am going to write. Draw v versus t graph. I have to draw velocity versus t graph if object starts from rest. If object starts from rest and with positive acceleration. Object starts from rest and with positive acceleration. So I have to draw V versus T graph. Acha, it starts from rest. If you are starting from rest, in the very beginning your velocity is what? 0. So initial velocity is what? U is 0. Okay. And U is playing the role of what? C. So C is what? 0. And they are saying that acceleration should also be what? Positive. Okay. Acceleration positive. Acceleration is playing the role of what? Slope. Slope should be what? Positive. Okay. So C0 means line should be passing from what? Origin. Line should be passing from origin. And acceleration or slope is positive. So I have to draw a line of positive slope passing from what? Origin. So this is how the line is going to look like. Now do you understand that how we are going to apply this concept in physics? Whatever physics is being applied here, forget it. Okay, what physics, what are the physical concept, leave it. Just concentrate on the mathematical terms. Okay, so V equals U plus AT. I wrote, I'm rediscussing. So I am writing V as AT plus U. Now you can see V equals AT plus U. This looks similar to Y equals what? Mx plus C. Okay, Y equals mx plus C. In the place of velocity we have, in the place of Y variable we have velocity. In the place of X variable we have what? Time. So coefficient of time, which is acceleration, becomes what? Slope. And initial velocity U. Initial velocity, I'm explaining it again, bhai. Initial velocity U becomes what? C. If I compare now, acceleration is playing the role of slope. Initial velocity is playing the role of what? C. Question is, draw VT graph if object starts from rest. If object starts from rest, its initial velocity 0. U is what? C. U is C. So C is what? 0. And acceleration positive. Acceleration is what? Slope. That is what? Positive. So I have to draw a line whose C value is 0. C0 means passing from origin, and slope positive. So something of this kind, making what? Acute angle. Now, should I give you a different case? The same V is equal to UT equation, U plus AT equation. I am going to give you a different case. Okay. Everyone draw. Easy. Okay. Same. Take help from this question. Draw VT graph. You have to draw which graph? VT graph. Initial velocity positive. Initial velocity positive. Acceleration is negative. Draw VT graph if initial velocity is positive, acceleration negative. Don't overthink in physical part of this. Okay, just see the equation, compare and draw the graph. Okay, initial velocity positive and acceleration negative. Draw everyone. How? Arey, how means do. Done. Good. Few people have already done. Okay, let's see. Initial velocity U means what? C. Okay. And C is what? Positive. Okay. C is positive means line will cut y-axis above origin. Okay. Y is means line is cutting y-axis above origin. Acceleration negative. Acceleration being what? Slope. And slope is what? Negative. Negative slope means this kind of line. Okay. So let's draw. I have to draw V versus T graph. What is C? What is y-axis intersection point? Positive. So it should cut y-axis above what? Origin, and m being acceleration, and m being acceleration, and m which is slope, which is what? Negative. So I have to draw this kind of line cutting y-axis above what? Origin. So situation will be something like this. Okay, done? Clear? Done? Okay, now I am going to write one more equation of physics. You have to draw the graph. Okay, one more equation from physics. Okay, very simple equation. So now just tell me, if I give you different cases of initial velocity and acceleration, can you draw the graph? If I give you different cases, initial velocity negative, acceleration negative, initial velocity positive, acceleration negative, initial velocity negative, acceleration positive, I hope you can do those cases now. So that is going to be repetition of what we have already discussed. So let's have a pause here. I am going to write one more equation. Okay, now next question is, there is one equation in physics. Okay, there is one equation in physics. A equals minus omega squared x. A equals minus omega squared x. What is physics involved here? We need not to know. You just need to draw the graph between A versus x. Means A I am taking on what? Y axis. X I am taking on x axis. A equals minus omega squared x. Draw the graph. No one should have any confusion what is A here, what is X here. That is part of physics. That will come in some another chapter. We just need to apply the concept of straight line here. A equals minus omega squared x. Now my question, positive slope or negative slope? Positive slope or negative? Positive or negative? Done. Negative. Cutting above origin or below origin? Cutting y-axis above origin or below origin? Nah. Array, on origin, not above or below, at origin. Array, not below, bhai. Here, slope m is minus omega square. Slope is negative. Okay. C value is still 0. Na? C is not present. Okay. C is not present. What is C term here? Not present. So C is what? 0. What is slope? Minus omega square. So negative slope means what? Passing through origin, like this. Okay. Passing from origin. Okay. Now, a straight line portion is over. A straight line portion is over. Last one important result I am telling you. It might be useful at some point in physics, not very much usable. It will be used at only 1 or 2 places. Okay. So I am telling you now, wherever it is required in physics, teacher will also tell you the concept there. Okay. See, suppose x-axis, y-axis. Okay. This is one line. This is another line. Okay. These two lines are mutually perpendicular. Lines are mutually perpendicular. Let's say this is line number 1. Its slope m1 is something. Okay. This is line number 1. Its slope is what? m1. This is line number 2. Its slope is what? m2. Now, these two angles are, this angle is 90 degree. So lines are mutually perpendicular. So this is also 90. This is also 90. This is also 90. So if two lines are perpendicular and if they have slope m1 and m2, then remember, product of these two slopes m1 into m2 is always equal to -1. So if two lines are perpendicular, product of their slope is -1. Write it. If two lines are perpendicular, then product of their slope is what? -1. Write it. Done. m1 m2 minus 1. Acha, see here, trigonometry is not being taught to you. In few days, in maybe next to next week, trigonometry will be taught to you. After you are done with trigonometry, I will ask you to prove this. So till now, now many of you don't know much of trigonometry. So can you, you cannot prove it. Okay, I am saying the statement again. Statement is, if two lines are mutually perpendicular, then product of their slope is minus 1. Okay, so you are not done with trigonometry, so many of you won't be able to do it. So wait for wait for 2 more weeks. After that, when you are done with some trigonometry that is going to be taught here, I will give this question as derivation also. Prove that if two lines are mutually perpendicular, product of their slope is what? Minus 1. Okay, let's do one question based on this also. Okay, so write question. Line A and B are mutually perpendicular if slope of A is minus 2. What is slope of A? Minus 2. Find slope of B. Start doing. There are two lines A and B and they are mutually perpendicular. Slope of A is minus 2. Find the slope of B. Okay, find the slope of B. Nah. Okay, 1 by 2. Answer is 1 by 2. How? A and B are perpendicular, so their slope must be what? Product of their slope should be minus 1. So MA into MB is equal to minus 1. Okay, slope of A is given as minus 2. Minus 2 into MB equals what? Minus 1. Minus minus gets cancelled. 2 comes here. So slope of B equals what? 1 by 2. Okay. Now, I am saying one statement. You have to tell me whether it is correct or incorrect. Okay. If two lines are perpendicular, if one has positive slope, other must have negative slope. Tell me whether it is correct or not. If two lines are perpendicular, if one has positive slope, other must have negative slope. Yes. Why? Multiplication of two number. Someone is saying wrong. No, it is correct. Multiplication of two number is going to be what? Negative. It is going to be negative. If one is positive, other is what? Negative. So see it in a big screen. Okay, line A and B. So listen carefully to what I say. Okay, so just have a synchronization between what I say and what I write. Okay, so A and B are perpendicular. So if product of their slope is minus 1, if one is positive, other must be what? Negative. Okay, now this is done. So straight line part is over. Okay, now we are going to discuss few more graphs. Okay, so let's start circle. Okay, now circle is not going to be very much useful for us equation, but still we should know few basic things regarding circle. Okay, so see, x-axis, y-axis, we are having a circle whose center is at origin. So this is a circle, this is center is at origin. Okay, now if radius of the circle is r, if radius of the circle is what? Acha, say before statement, acha, previous statement, again let me say, if two lines are perpendicular, product of their slope is minus 1. So I said that if two lines are perpendicular, if one has a positive slope, other must have negative slope. Why? Multiplication of two number can be negative if one is positive and other one is what? Negative. Okay. Now let's get back to circle. There is a circle centered at origin. So origin is the center. Radius is what? R. Equation for such circle is x square plus y square equals what? R square. Now remember few basic things. What is coefficient of x square here? 1. So what should be present with x square? 1. What is present with y square also? 1. So x square and y square must be on the same side of equation and coefficient of both of them must be what? 1. So x square plus y square equals what? R square. Okay. So this is the equation for what? Circle whose center is at origin. If coefficient of x square and y square are not 1 but same, you can take common and send it on another side. You can send it on another side. What are x and y? Arey bhai, x and y are x and y variable. How do you write equation of line? Y equals mx plus c. Whenever you are writing any equation, you are writing it in form of two variable or not. So this is the equation of a straight line. In a similar manner, if we are having a circle, circle is represented by this equation. Okay, circle is represented by what equation? X square plus y square equals r square, where x and y are two variables here. Okay, one thing should be remembered: coefficient of x square and y square both should be what? 1. Okay, if they are not 1, if they are same, take that coefficient common and send it on another side to make the equation. Okay, so write this equation. This is equation of a circle whose center is at origin and radius is what? R. Now let's example I am coming by. I just started. Now I am asking 4 points. Everyone has to tell me those 4 points. Okay, what is coordinate of this point? This I am telling you. Its coordinate is plus r comma 0. Plus r comma 0. Okay. Who will tell me coordinate of this point? Correct coordinate. This is radius r. This is also radius r. Correct coordinate of this point. No, no, no. Madhvi Grandi, it's not correct. R comma 0. Yes. Answer is minus r comma 0. Arey minus r comma 0 na. It is on x-axis but on negative x-axis. So what is this length? R. But coordinate wise it will be what? Minus r. So minus r comma 0. Okay. Now this point is on y-axis. This is what? Radius. Okay. On y-axis what is the coordinate? 0 comma something. So what is this coordinate? 0 comma r. Okay. Now tell me what is coordinate of this point. Fast. Coordinate of this point. Zero comma minus r or 0 comma r? 0 comma minus r. Why? It is below origin y negative. 0 comma minus r. Okay. Now let's start with first question. So equation of circle x square plus y square equals r square. If it is not in form of x square plus y square equals what? R square. I have to convert. Okay. See this question. Question is 2x square plus 2y square equals 50. Question is find radius. Find what? Radius. Okay. So let me find radius. Can I take 2 common? Yes. Okay. So I am taking 2 common. 2 x square plus y square equals what? 50. Now I am bringing 2 here. So x square plus y square equals 50 by 2. What is 50 by 2? 25. So I got x square plus y square equals 25. Now remember, 25 is radius or 5 is radius? Radius is not 25. Array, radius is not 25. See the equation. X square plus y square equals r square. So first of all, you have to write 25 in the form of what? Square. So x square plus y square equals 5 square. Now compare x square plus y square. X square plus y square equals r square. What is r here? 5. So what will be radius? Radius will be what? 5. Okay. Radius will be 5. Now let's draw this graph also. Let's draw this graph. Very simple. I have to draw graph. Definitely this is equation of what? Circle centered at origin. So let me draw. What is radius? 5. If radius is 5, this length is what? 5. Coordinate will be what? 1 minute, I am taking doubt. 5, 0. Okay. What will be this coordinate? This length is also 5, but x coordinate is what? Negative. Minus 5, 0. Okay. This is also radius. So it will be 0, 5 and it will be 0, minus 5. Someone was saying I have a doubt. Now say doubt. Okay. Is it clear to everyone? All the 4 points clear? Okay. Now I am giving you one more question. In that question, find radius and draw circle. Find radius and draw circle. Okay. So I am going to give you one more question. How r is 5? Array, how r is 5? See, what is my equation? X square plus y square equals r square. I got x square plus y square equals 25. I have to write 25 in terms of square of anything. Okay. 25 is whose square? 5 square. Na? So x square plus y square equals 5 square. Compare this equation with this. Okay. What is coming in the place of what? What is coming in the place of r5? Someone is saying, but radius can't be negative. Yes, that's why I am taking positive. Radius is a length. Radius is a length. Radius cannot be negative. So I said that this coordinate is minus 5. Radius is still 5. Arey bhai, radius is length. Someone is saying radius cannot be negative. Yes, I never said that radius is negative. Okay, see, this coordinate is minus 5, but still this length is how much? 5. Later on, it's a past thing. We won't go back to straight line now. Now we are in mid of a topic. Okay. So now this coordinate is also negative. Does this mean that radius is negative? No, radius is not negative. This length is still what? 5. But coordinate is what? Negative. Okay. So that is coordinate. Minus 5 is coordinate. Minus 5 is coordinate, not radius. Okay. So everyone do this question. Question. 3x square plus 3y square equals 108. Find radius. Harshvardhan, yes, but that is just one case. Tan 45, 1. Tan 135, minus 1. Product is minus 1. But that is just one case. Now I said general proof. Find radius and draw circle. Find radius and draw circle. Everyone do. Find radius and draw circle. Good. Radius is 6. Great. Draw circle also. Acha, when we are in mid of some topic, we should have discussion only around that. Now, slope, line, later on we will discuss all those things. Okay? Yes, radius is 6. Good. Draw circle. Okay, so let's go for it. What can be taken common? 3. What I got? X square plus y square equals 108. Bring this 3 here. X square plus y square equals 108 by 3. Okay. When you do 10 by 3, 316. So x square plus y square equals what? 36. Now, I have to write 36 in the form of square. Okay. So, I can write 36 as what? 6 square. So, I got x square plus y square equals what? 6 square. Now, again, my general equation is x square plus y square equals what? R square. When I compare this equation with this equation, radius comes out to be what? 6. Okay. Now let me draw the circle. This is equation of circle at origin. So center at origin. So center will be origin. Draw one circle. What is radius? 6. So this length is what? 6. So this coordinate is lying on x-axis. Length is 6. So this will be 6, 0. Lengthwise, it is also 6. But coordinate-wise, x should be negative. So it is minus 6, 0. Lengthwise, it is also 6. But here, x coordinate 0, y will be what? Non-zero. So 0, 6. This point will be 0, minus 6. Okay. If it doesn't come in square, bhai, if it doesn't come in square, then it is not circle. Acha, see, someone is having very random doubt, but good. I like this kind of doubt. If I write y equals mx plus c, is it circle or straight line? Y equals mx plus c, is it circle or straight line? Straight line, na? So different shape have different equation. Okay. So what is equation of straight line? Y equals mx plus c. What is equation of circle centered at origin? X square plus y square equals r square. So if do not come in square, it is some other shape. Got my point? If it do not come in form of x square plus y square, it might be what? Some other shape. Okay. Clear up to here? Now, I am going to write one equation. You have to tell me whether it is circle or not. Whether it is circle or not. Okay. So everyone see. Question is 2x square plus 4y square equals 20. Is the given equation a equation of circle? Is it a equation of circle? Is it equation of circle? No. Answer to this question is no. It is not an equation of circle. Understand how. If I take common, coefficients of x square and y square are not same. So I can never make the coefficient of x square and y square as what? 1. So it is not the equation of what? Circle. Now the question is, if it is not the equation of circle, this might be equation of something, na? So name wise I am telling you, I won't get into details. Okay. No, it is not equation of circle. It is equation of ellipse. There is some shape called as ellipse. there is some shape called as ellipse. Ellipse is also required in physics, but very less. Okay, so this kind of shape or this kind of shape, they are called as what? Elliptical shape or ellipse. So this is equation of what? Ellipse. Okay, so if x square and y square, if they have different coefficient, different coefficient, it is equation for what? Ellipse. Ellipse we need not to discuss now. In the next lecture, if time allows, we will discuss. Again, someone started asking ellipse. Arey, I just told you, ellipse is also a shape. Circle is familiar. Ellipse is also a shape. So what is the name of this shape? Ellipse. Okay. Arey, just like circle is a shape, square is a shape, triangle is a shape, ellipse is also a shape. Okay. Got my point? So if coefficients are not same, what is the name of the shape? Ellipse. Clear up to here? Done. Should I proceed further? Now we are going to discuss one more shape. Done. So again, answer, no, oval. Oval is a general word. Okay. Oval we do not use. Okay. Oval is a layman term. Okay. Oval is not a, what should I say, technical term. Oval is not a technical term. Ellipse is a technical term. Okay. If coefficient of both x square and y square are not same, then it is ellipse. If coefficient of x square and y square are same, then it is what? Circle. Then it is what? Circle. Okay. Okay, now let's proceed. Now, one more shape we are going to discuss. If R is not divided, no, you have to make coefficient of x square and y square as 1 to find the radius. Every time you have to make the coefficient of x square and y square as 1 to make to match it with the general form, which is x square plus y square equals r square. If you are not making coefficient 1, you will not get what result, you will not get the radius. Okay, so for radius you have to convert it into general form. Okay, now let's proceed with next shape. Next shape is parabola. Parabola. Okay, parabola is also a shape. Okay, so circle you already know. Now today I gave one more name, ellipse. Ellipse we are not discussing now. There is one more shape called as parabola. Okay, now we are going to discuss parabola. So first of all, parabola is also a shape. Okay, so parabola is also some graph or some curve. How does parabola looks like? Let me first show you. Okay, someone is saying kya bola? Parabola is name. Well, its name. What can I do? Okay, parabola. Okay, so let me show you how does parabola looks like. Okay, parabola can look like this. Okay, parabola can look like this. Okay, parabola can look like this, or parabola can look like this. Okay, all these shapes are called as parabola. Okay, this shape, this shape, this shape, this shape. What are their names? Parabola. Write it. Write it fast. Parabola. Okay. No, any curve is not called as parabola. Every curve have an equation. Okay, every curve is not parabola. Parabola is parabola. Okay, parabola has some specific equation. Someone is saying, is any curve parabola? No, parabola has a certain equation. Okay, the graph which fits in that equation will be called as parabola. So draw the shapes. Okay, now is it clear up to here? Should I proceed? Done. Okay, now see, let me write one general equation. Okay, suppose if I write y equals a x square plus bx plus c. Y equals ax square plus bx plus c. Remember, here power of y is what? 1. Okay. What is power of y? 1. Here, what is power of x? 2. What is power of x here? 1. So what is highest power of x? Highest power of x, it is equal to what? 1. So any such equation in which power of one variable is 1 and power of another variable is the highest degree is what? 2. Okay. So this kind of expression is called as quadratic expression. This kind of expression is called as what? A quadratic expression. Okay. So if power of y is 1 and highest power of y is what? X is what? 2. Then we get a shape parabola between y and x. So if I draw graph between y and x, we will get what? Sir, you wrote x1. Okay, sorry. x2. Sorry. Highest power of x is 2. Sorry. Highest power of okay. I have made the correction. Highest power of x is what? 2. So no. Highest power of x is 2. I made a mistake. Highest power of x is what? 2. I said 2, but I wrote 1. Okay. So I rolled back my mistake. Okay. When we draw graph between y and x, we will get what? A parabola. Now understand one thing. Here, power of x is what? 2. And power of y is what? 1. In this case, we get either this kind of parabola or this kind of parabola. So, when highest power of x is 2 and power of y is 1, we get either this kind of parabola or this kind. Write it fast. Graph of quadratic expression is parabola. Yes. What is general quadratic expression you write? Ax square plus bx plus c. General quadratic expression is y's are only there 2. Again I said, different graphs have different equation. When both x and y are having power 1, we have a straight line. When you have x square and y square having same coefficient, you call that shape as circle. When x square, y square have different coefficient, you call it ellipse. When you have highest power of x as 2 and highest power of y as 1, then the shape is called as parabola. Okay? Is the equation? With center at origin only. Yes, Alex, that is correct. X square plus y square equals r square. This is an equation of circle whose center is only at origin. For other cases, there is some other equation, we need not to know it. Okay, this is done. Now, question is when to get this, Answer is very simple. See, what is coefficient of x square? A. What is coefficient of x square? A. Remember, when our A is positive, we get this kind of parabola. When our coefficient of x square, which is A, if it is negative, we get this kind of parabola. Okay? This is called as upward facing parabola. Upward facing parabola. This is called as downward facing parabola. Downward facing. Okay. So facing means opening. So this parabola is opening in upward direction. This parabola is opening in which direction? Downward direction. Okay. So whether parabola will open up or parabola will open down, it is decided by what is coming with x square. If coefficient of x square is positive, then upward facing. If coefficient of x squared is negative, then downward facing. One of my dear friend is asking very interesting question. If a is 0, then which kind of parabola? If a is 0, first term will lapse. You get y equals bx plus c. Y equals bx plus c is equation of what? Someone is saying, if a is 0, then what kind? Very simple answer. If I take a as 0, first term will lapse. What we are getting? Y equals bx plus c. Y equals bx plus c is a equation of straight line now. So answer is already with you. If a is 0, it is not a quadratic expression. Then it means what? It will be straight line bx plus c. Got my point? So a positive upward opening parabola, a negative which kind of parabola? Downward opening. Okay. If y coefficient power is 2, x power is 1, it is also parabola. Yes, but see, you are in learning phase na. I can't go very fast. I can't say everything in single go. One of my friend is saying that if power of y is 2, if power of x is 1, is it also parabola? Yes, it is parabola, but I will discuss it later on. If power of y is 2, power of x is 1, this is also parabola. But see, I have drawn 4 parabolas. See, how many parabolas I have drawn? 4. First, I am dealing these 2. Next, I will deal these 2. Okay. So first of all, write this. Someone is saying sideward parabola. Yes, you can call it sideward, left, right, whatever you want to call. This is done. So tell me first question. Y equals minus 3x square plus 5x minus 10. What is a here? A is minus 3. Negative or positive? Negative. Which kind of parabola? Downward facing. Okay. You just need to see the coefficient of x square. Don't see anything else. All the other things are what? Useless. Okay. But at this stage they are useless. Later on we will see. So whether parabola will open up or down, is it clear? Whether parabola will open up or down, is it clear at this stage? Okay. Answer this. Y equals x squared plus x plus 5. Y equals x squared plus x plus 5. What is coefficient of x square? A, 1. Okay. 1 means what? Positive. So which kind of parabola? Upward facing. Which kind of parabola? Upward facing. Okay. Now, in tomorrow's lecture or next lecture, I will tell you how to draw parabola for particular cases. Okay. Now, ask your queries now. Many of you are having a lot of doubt during the lecture. Ask it now. Ask whatever you want to ask now. Slope, line, this, that, whatever your thoughts were there. Okay. Someone is saying, are you going to watch CSK match? No. After this lecture, I have 2 more lectures up to 10. Okay. So technically it is not possible for me. I am having 2 paper discussion. On 4th, there is a NEET exam. So continuous exams are going on here, internal exam. So I am having 2 paper discussions, 8 to 9, 9 to 10. When will college open? Ask management for it. I don't have idea regarding it. College will open. Someone is asking when will college open. I think probably by end of May. But I'm not very sure. It could be a little bit earlier also, a little bit later. A straight line topic doubt. Say. All doubt. As I said, all doubt, I mean all doubt. Whatever doubt you have, ask. Now I am free, not discussing anything. Ask all your queries, all your doubt, whatever you want to ask. During lecture and all. Anyone? No. Don't ask regarding IPL, bhai. Ask doubt. A straight line topic, can you say, Are bhai, now 7 o'clock, there will be next lecture for chemistry, na? Entire topic I can't say. I'm just saying particular doubt, confusion point. Is there any test regarding gift class? I think today it is Friday. They have not announced anything so far. So I'm not very sure. When angles, okay, Harshvardhan is saying when angle slopes are 40. Yes, this is one possible case, but I said general. Here it will be applicable. But this is one just example. Acha, see, if there is a question, prove something. Do you prove it by taking just one case, or you have to give general proof? You have to give general proof now. Sideward parabola I didn't taught. Sideward parabola I didn't even start na. I just draw how does parabola looks like. Sunday, no, I don't think Sunday. Sunday won't be class, okay? Sunday have Ugadi celebration at your home. See, this is the last time you are going to have fun at your home. So have all kind of fun that you can have right now, okay? After, I think, 1 or 2 months, you will be here. So you will be missing your home a lot. So just chill as much as you can at your home right now. Advance, happy Ugadi to you also, okay, all of you. So have lot of fun at this stage. After 1 or 2 months, you will be here. So you have to dedicate your entire time to studies also. What is my name? Acha, name I didn't tell. Someone is asking name. Name I didn't tell. Okay. So next lecture I will tell my name. Let it be a mystery for one more lecture. Next lecture, so many people, so I will tell the name also. Any other doubt regarding straight line or parabola circle? I think there will 4 weeks. There will be basic maths for 4 weeks. First week basic graphs, mathematics, area, volume and all. Next week I think you will have calculus. Next week maybe trigonometry. I don't know the order, but yes, 2 to 3 weeks. Okay. So that is all for today. Enjoy. Have a great day. Revise everything. We will continue with parabola tomorrow. Okay. So, and have all kinds of fun that you can have. Okay. Have all kind of fun that you can have right now at your home, because after 2 months you will be here. You will be missing your home. You will be missing your parents a lot. So spend a lot of time with them. Chill, enjoy. Just attend the lecture for 2 hours and entire day have full fun. Okay. Goodbye. Have a great day.